Enterprise messaging administrators often have a need to rebalance clients from one server to another. This might be for an upgrade or a patch window, or during high performance or scalability times when there's too many clients connected to one server. Up until now, this capability hasn't been available in ActiveMQ or JBoss AMQ. So I'm going to show you how MediaDriver has added this feature and made it accessible to administrators through the integrated console. So here we have two AMQ servers. The first one has one queue with one connection on it. So the queue is demo.input, and you can see there's one consumer. One of the neat things about the integrated console are these jump links. When you select an item in the list, you get a jump link to related objects. When I click on this connections, instead of getting a list of all connections in the server, I'm only going to get connections related to this queue. This is especially helpful when you're doing things like rebalancing or wanting to stop connections for problematic queue. So here's my client connection to that one queue, and its client ID is ATXTest01-route. Now let's take a look at the other server. He has a similar setup with a consumer on the same queue called demo input. He's got a connection named ATXTest02-route. So let's send the first connection over to the second server. So I'm going to select the connection, and you'll see up here in the menu bars, I've got the option to do a rebalance. Now I simply add the URL for the server where I want this ActiveMQ URL for the server where I want this to go. So I click rebalance, and you can see that connection is flipped. And he's now connected over to the server. Now I've got both ATXTest01 and ATXTest02 running on server 2. I can also do multiple connections at once. So in the event of a maintenance window, or if I need to select multiple connections at once to move them over to a less busy server, I can do this. Okay. So we're going to send both these connections over to the first server. And now you can see we have two consumers, and both connections are available. Now let's test the ATXTest02 connection back to its original server. Just level things back out. Now, admittedly, moving connections can be very scary. The whole goal here is that we don't want to disrupt applications. We want to make sure that everything is correct, and MediaDriver has done that with this solution. Let me show you. So I'm going to attempt to rebalance this connection, and there's going to be a problem. There we go. It tells us action failed. Rebalance is not available because the client must be configured with the failover URI. So what we do is we check to make sure that the client and the server are both in a position to successfully rebalance before we attempt it. This helps us avoid any unintended consequences or any errors doing rebalancing. Then we can try this one. We try to rebalance this guy. And you can see we get the error message that the server is not configured correctly, so rebalance is not attempted. So there you have it. Safe rebalancing, multiple clients at once. And just to recap, this capability is available today. This is supported on all ActiveMQ and JBoss AMQ servers back to version 5.9. There is no need to change any client code. There's no client-side code changes or anything like that needed to take advantage of the situation. And this is available to all users of the MediaDriver integrated console. If you'd like to get a demo, reach out to us at sales@mediadriver.com. Or if you want to get a trial and try this out yourself, you can download a trial sample copy of the integrated console from mediadriver.com/software.